It will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call the temple
I don't know, Yade.
will wither.
Are you talking about the simulation or the tactical element of it?
But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal.
Hey, look, I've still got my BattleTech installed.
Even in death, I serve the Omnisire.
In all fairness, I'd like to see a combination of something. You know, Mech Commander and Mech Warrior Online combined together, because that game is screaming for a commander mode in it. If you're gonna do justice to mercenary companies and stuff like that. Anyway, we got distracted. Hello, everyone. Those who are watching on YouTube, those who are watching on dopelives. Yep, there we go. There's the chat there. 2 chats. And the microphone is not muted for a change, which is good. Now, first things first, Burano, we need to update your character right now, and then we can continue with the mission. Alright, so welcome to the dopelives, green and purple. And now, yeah, as I said, we're just waiting on Burano, because we got a level up. And you disappeared when we were trying to level you up, Burano, last time. Just in case he's not watching the stream. Alright, let's go. So this stream is brought to you by beer. Lager beer, German style. Spelt with B-I-E-R. Fancy. A large B. Yes, a large B is brought to us. So, yeah, just waiting Burano for a little bit. If he's taken a little bit too long, I might just manually do it myself. So you'll unfortunately miss out on your choice for upgrade. Yeah, let's introduce the party so far. So we have Ramstrong, and we have Burano here. There are 2 current tech priests. I think we can get up to 6. I've gotten towards the end, Yade. I haven't actually finished the main campaign yet. I probably should go back and actually finish it, because I'm very interested in the expansion, the proper expansion stuff, not the we gave you extra items expansion stuff. So, it's probably a good idea to finish that story first. I mean, unless you're talking about BattleTech the Crescent Hawk's Revenge, and, but yeah, the original games made by Westwood, then no, I haven't finished them yet either. We also got Servitors, and that's it. But I'm sure we'll get more peeps as we go through. Alright, I'm going to unless Burano is ready to tell me what he wants to upgrade to now, I'm going to executive decision it. And at least guess at what Barano may want. I mean, we gave Ramstrong a new hat. So we might possibly do it to Barano. Energy armor. I am tempted to do the legs. And then again, you're around more shooty guy, so maybe not. Partially. That's why I've been painting all these figures for. No, I don't. I've only got one squad of Skitari, and that was in the Kill Team starter box. I wouldn't say it's a scam, but I'd say a lot of it was heavily influenced by it, and it wasn't an issue until the company that owned the American rights to, yeah, Macross, Crusher Joe and all that, decided to be a bit anal about defending their IP. But you look at the original Westwood game, and that's got a very anime-esque animations to it. Oh no, I can kind of understand. When they're too similar... Yeah. When they're too similar, it's not good, but... because inspiration is okay. It's when you directly copy them. And if you look at them, they're very similar. At least the original unseen model versions of it. But yeah, they must have obviously, at least a court decided that they were too similar. But yeah, there are differences between them. Oh yeah, no, that's true. They've been milking Macross as much money as they can get out of it, and apparently they're losing the license to it. Anyway, so yeah, they don't have to worry about them anymore. Really. But the damage is done. Alright, well, I'm going to executive decision it. I'll give you both a hat. There you go, both of you have got hats. There you go, Barano's got a cool mask. And now let's equip a weapon. So we've got this weapon. We've got his flare gun. We've already got a hand-to-hand combat weapon. Wouldn't be a bad idea to give him a healing arm. We've already given that to Ramstrong. Oh, no, I think that probably would care. But it's up to a point. I think they're a lot more lax compared to Harmony Gold. They're not nearly as anal about it. Because they're smart enough to realise that more another mecha thing, the better. I need more augment slots. Oh, that's right, I've equipped the head, that's why. Alright. Alright, well we're ready to go, so we got Servitors, a couple of priests, Barano and Ramstrong. So... what? Oh no, that's nothing for now. Yeah, no, that'd be more likely. They'd try to get a license out of it first, instead of just going directly to sue him. Okay, works for the enemy, so we need to collect destroyer specimens. Alright, and what do we get out of this? We get a spotlight. Ah, so it gives a taunting effect on them, alright. Oh, targeting thing, there we go, that's not too bad. Oh, Oh, the gauge increases. That's nice. And we get some blackstone, but we've got a flayed... Ooh, flayed ones this time. Interesting. Yeah, no. Harmony Gold these days is just a fucking holding copyright troll company. Necron Warriors? Alright. And then what have you got? You want us to just destroy everybody in the tomb. And then we get a spear, an Omnispecs, and more blackstone. Alright. Hey, Ramstrong! You've joined us in time for some more Tech Priest shenanigans. Okay, awakening in progress in both of those. Alright. So I guess the question is, do we want to go to the yellow mission? Or the blue mission? The yellow mission's probably going to be a bit harder, but there are greater rewards out of it. But there could be other rewards in this for this. Like the Sun Spider. Blue, no wait, yellow! Yeah, no, I think they tried to sue... Didn't they try to sue MechWarrior Online for some certain things when they've got no rights to them? Alright, so yellow Ramstrong. Yellow. Alright, let's go. So, Flayed Ones and Necron Warriors. And of course, we will take Ramstrong. And then we'll take Barano. And then we'll spam the rest of the slots with Servitors. Yeah, I think they were successful with a couple, but they weren't with others. Confirm yes, no. Alright. New Necron Warform. Alright. Oh, reaction is delight. Alright, he's happy to see more enemies. Destroy. Anti-grav technology. Oh, he wants us to study it. Alright. Famed throughout stages 8 for exploiting this tech. Yeah. I don't know. I've got a soft spot for the unseen designs because they're used in the original Westwood game. But yeah, no, I can see why Court thought they were too similar in design. But I think there's a medium mech in the original game, but there's only one, and actually no, there's no medium mechs in it. They're all light mechs in the original game. I think the heaviest one there was the Chameleon. Off the top of my head. And the only way you could really get that was if you managed to escape with it from the final arena training fight. Otherwise, it's all commandos, locusts, and wasps. Alright, so concentration action destroyers are playing merry hell with our units in the Acropus. Highly mobile and armed with weapons platforms. Alright, taking them on is dangerous. Fair enough. Ooh. Greatly increased battlefield experience. Yeah, no, they're doing one less desperate attempt to get money before their copyright expires with it, I think. Or at least the deal with the copyright. Dangerous thinking. Ready to advance? Somewhere in this complex, sweet. May the fortune of Mars be with you. Alright, so this is... fingers crossed, this means that we will end up with better tech. Alright, so we have to go to this room first. Ooh, combat data on destroyers. Acquire or ignore. Right, so there's a skirmish here. So we can pray for the fallen. Search the fallen for supplies. Or examine the marks of weapon fire for evidence about the combat tactics. I remember doing something very similar to that laser thing that you do Ramstrong, but in multiplayer with a fuckload of machine guns. At least in MechWarrior 3, if you had a fuckload of machine guns firing at one person's leg, that would completely ruin everybody's day and fun. So 1, 2, or 3, guys. We got a 3. Anyone else want to input? Where we look at this creepy tomb. Alright, I'm going to call it with Krieger's choice. So let's examine the weapon fire and combat tactics. Up 3 as well. Exchange justified. Ooh, extra data. Peruse. Basically, yeah, investigate. Alright, continue. Oh, +2 cognition points. Huh. Alright, we're going to have to take on at least one of these before our objective. I don't know if this makes things easier or not. What say you, Magos Ramstrong? Left or right? Or anyone else wants to add some input to this? Right. Oh, Psalm 61. Even in death, our duty is not complete. Mortally wounded Skitari lies on the floor of the chamber, his torso open-laid by gorse fire. He was evidently caught in a firefight and left behind it when his unit fell back. Yes and no. It depends if the payoff's worth it, Ramstrong. But yeah, we don't know until we explore the area. We're both in the same boat, trying to figure out how this thing works optimally. So Necron Destroyers might have witnessed their attacks up close, so... Are we going to demand, which means interrogate the trooper? Deliverance. Give him medical assistance. Or download his data. So... basically, learn what he saw. Alright, Ramstrong suggests 2. Alright. 2 again. Alright. Of course our presence has been awakened with time. Let's see. Ugh. Badly hurt and quickly dedicated middle infantry to the cohort's tech race. Stabilizes vital signs. No intelligence for now, he will eventually fight again. Ah, lost time. And... okay, so they've got initiative increased. That might not be good. Ugh. So I'm guessing they could ambush us, or go first. Alright, same question again, guys. Left or right? Right. Bring it to me, end request. Alright, bring what to you? Well, having a tech priest on the ground gives Ramstrong the priority, Adi. But I know. Left, always left. Oh, fine sarcophagus. Ooh, and the destroyer seems inert. It may have malfunctioned. Ooh. So, shall we take the destroyer? He basically wasted our time, and the Necrons have initiative now. So, they've got a higher chance of ambushing us, I guess, or going first. Piss indeed, but it may still work out for us. Now the question is, can we take the Necron Destroyer, tag it for others to retrieve later on, or trash it and destroy it so there'll be fewer Necrons to fight? Take, tag, or trash. 1, 2, or 3. Take it. Ooh, we got a tag. Who wants to be the tiebreaker? For glorious science! Oh my, yes. Glorious science indeed. Alright, 2 takes. Oh, we might not. It could have just malfunctioned, as the description here says. Uh-oh. Prise open the sarcophagus. Ooh. The dormant Necron teleports away. Ugh. A barrage of harmful radiation and a deafening noise, so forcing everybody to flee. So, luckily it's just a servitor though. Alright, we finally get to see what one of these things do. Alright. That's what they do. Oh no, he didn't awaken Yade. He just teleported away. Plus side is, we know what these icons do now. Oh wait, glyph? What is glyph? Oh, this panel controls a door heading to a treasure room, which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, we can reap the rewards within. Alright, which symbol do you think, guys? Who can speak Necron here? Oh yeah, no, you could be right, Yada. It could be because of that. I don't know if this does any extra thing. Yes, left. Alright. We're all gonna go with left. I like the idea of left. Ramstrong likes the idea of left. Yade likes the idea of top left meter, so I'm guessing that's left. Contain some sort of raw binary setting within. Clear leaks of Xeno origin. Sparks of data leak through the H sealant used to contain the treasure within. Okay, so... Al's... right, looks like a turret. Maybe. So our servitor is healed. Interesting. I'm not gonna complain about it. Combat effectiveness is always handy. Now, do we want to risk any of these ones, or do we want to go straight to the objective? I mean, we're already on 2. So I'd probably recommend going to the objective, but... Left and check the other rooms? Alright. What does this glyph do? Single port for a Necron Canopec creature extrudes from the device. Alright. So what do we want? This is a new symbol. And this is a previous symbol. Left again? Right? Alright, right. Oh, sweet! More cash! More upgrade points. And we're going here, because I don't like the look of that awakening level. 1 turn faster. No, we can deal with that. I have... Oh, another treasure room. But here's the thing, they probably could have both not be bad options. They could have just been different things. Left. Oh, taking damage. But it might not be too much of an issue. Definitely go to the objective now. I worry about what happens after level 3. Piss indeed. It might not matter in the end, though. Ah, not all forms are humanoid. Gravity defying. Use a hovercraft. Oh. Text of the old cog, version 0.12 states, one converge from the standard form, but one must almost retain their humanity, or be lost to the men of iron and their ways. What are the Iron Men? Unclear. This text was logged many millennia ago. There's no other reference to them in my cogitators. They're talking about the AI that was purged. Keep focused, brothers. We must destroy the enemy, so they do not surprise us with new trickeries. Be alert and focus. Okay. Kill or destroy the targets. Isn't that the same thing? Aside from a little bit of semantics. So, Ramstrong's been hurt, but that's okay. Shit, how do we get down? I don't know if this is a thing where we can get down or not. Or is this just our deployment zone? I'm a little confused, but alright. Oh, there we go, so there's that thing. Get you both behind the pillars there. There could be a possibility, Ramstrong. We won't know till we start. Although it looks like it's just the Necron Destroyer here, but extra Necrons in battle makes me think they might spawn in. Oh, okay. Reinforcements. You go there, buddy. And I hope we can shoot over this. Although, that'll give us some extra things if we go that way. No, we got to reveal the stats of this guy first. We got to know how much he's going to hurt. 18! But he's got no armor. Alright. Not enough cognition points. Get you down this way, Ramstrong. Get you down to that bit. Get you some points. And get Barano there, ready to shoot at this guy if he comes close. Can I hit him? Nah. We're blocked by the wall! Trash him like Bethesda did. Alright, end turn. No, we'll wait for a second. Oh! 5 damage, that's not good. Kind of half glad I waited. So 1 damage. Alright. Get you in. Heal yourself, Ramstrong. Could do with a good healing. We'll have to wait a little bit. Alright, 2 damage, so we're getting there. Leave you there for the moment. Yeah, 5 damage! Oh boy, scarabs and another Necron warrior. How original. No, we need at least get them both down. I think we'll probably be okay. Wow. When did you get in here, buddy? Because we only have to destroy this guy. And servitors are basically grunts anyway. Meow. Fucking scarabs. We'll delay your turn. Because... 1... Get a cognition point there. See, I have a cunning plan. Alright, 3 damage. End turn there. Alright, he's not dead. Oh, where's my reaction? Shit. Meow! What are you doing, Meow? What's up? So far I've been liking it. Okay. Still... Yeah, no, he wants me to open the door. And I didn't even know he was in here. Okay, so... This is what we're gonna do. Ramstrong's gonna run in. We're gonna use our huge big fuck off attack. Oh, yeah, it does fit really well. I'm with you there. Alright. Oh, why does it kill all enemies now? This might end up being a pain now. See, this would have been okay if there wasn't... Alright, 1 second, guys. What? What? What are you doing? One's in the cat. Alright. Less meow and time for more pow. Alright, so I'm going to delay Ramstrong just for a second. Cat was a Necron spy. Possibly. Damage absorbed. Damn it. Alright. So at the very least, we're gonna get a hand-to-hand combat thing. Alright, so... Although I'm beginning to think I probably shouldn't have delayed, because... Does this guy wake up? Is that the only thing he does? Oh, you asshole. Yeah. Nope, I should have done the other thing first. Ouch! Well then. Mission failed! Maybe not. Too much for the cohort, and the destroyers, they are here to study lead. They failed to defend. Okay. Alright. Great regret that should fight and die for naught. Naught equal force. Valuable data was acquired. In defeat there is opportunity. Cannot find solace. Okay. Shit indeed. 112 mouse clicks! Well, we technically did complete one mission without using a spell. Or a robotic prayer, whatever you want to call it. Oh, good. So they're not perma-dead. So you guys aren't permanently dead. But we didn't get that much. So not a great mission. Yeah. Oh well. Lessons were learned. I probably should have done the free attack with Ramstrong first. I didn't realise that... Oh, I know now, but I didn't realise that reanimation protocol means that they can move that turn instead of it's just one turn to reanimate. Lessons learned. We know for next time. Valuable information, as Scaevola has said. Alright, so... blue or yellow, guys? Blue or yellow? If we go blue, it's going to be a bit harder. But we get a chance to get a Volk-like Blaster, a Noise Reductor, and some Blackstone. Oh, we got these spear things that keep cropping up. I mean, I'm leaning towards blue because we want to level up Ramstrong and Burano, but happy to go with whatever chat thinks. Or has chat gone quiet because they're all dead? Turned into Necrons. All the Necromorons. Boom. Boom. Just clicking through things. Either that, or IRC is lagged so fucking badly that nobody's catching up. Pop that back in. Alright, well I'm going to choose blue then. Since everybody's so shocked that we're dead. That we lost a mission, and the game's still playing. We can add an extra Mechanicus prayer though. Knowledge of spiritual matters, okay. Oh, that's a lot of works of scripture. 543,021. Waste of resources. Inefficient use. Go to Augment Bay for improvements. Augment his religious capacity. Ooh, consumes the purity, guys. Blasphemy reeks. Oh, I feel like all three of these guys just argue all the time. Let the stench of corruption be swept aside by the sweet winds of faith. Then deploy one immediately. Omnissiah's work shall be done, guys. Yeah, beep boop. And the Necrons speak English. Beep boop, we are Mechanicus. We are the robots. Doot, 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 doot. Alright, ready to send it. Fragile indeed are the tools of the righteous. We must escort the thing. Ooh, risks our lives. Oh, there we go. Worth the risk. Fair enough. If you're ever to be Dominus, I'll show you how to command. The Xenon corruption will destroy us, surely as the guns of the enemy, Morden. His will be done. The winds of change. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 to get there. Or we can dilly-dally in these things. I think considering our last mission, I'm going to lean towards the shorter route. But if someone has a different idea or plan, and then I'm happy to go with that as well. Because we kind of 0011102. Because we kind of need to make up for wasted time, since the other mission wasn't necessarily successful. But the only downside is that we'll probably not get as many resources. Alright, we're going left. Menials shall be ritually chastised for this maintenance failure. Get it functioning again. If his will be done, let it be done quickly. Alright, so the sensor servitor stops moving and belches pungent smoke. The runes of attention are blinking on his chassis, indicating several key systems require maintenance. The runes of attention. I like that. That's a good way to phrase a warning light. Alright, so our choices are secondary repair, perform the ritual of replacement on the servitor's key systems. Attention! Or primary maintenance, perform the most perfunctionary rites of repairing. Or tertiary diagnostic, perform the entire rite of refurbishment, including the incantation of 7 diagnostic processes and addendum fabricoruses. What the fuck? I kind of half feel that this is an engineer's slash mechanic's wet dream, looking at how some of this shit's phrased. If literally working on machines was a religious practice. Whoever's written the text for some of this stuff, my hat is off to them. Just looking at how... So 1, 2, or 3, guys. Not yet modern, but that could be under one of these options. It could be primary maintenance. Although there is arguments that it could be a tertiary diagnostics. It could be secondary. Alright, we'll go with secondary. Takes time, so we've got an extra awakening level. Bugger. I would pick 3. Oh, now I see it. Oh well. We'll consult your wisdom on the next thing. Alright, so they know we're here. Alright, the sensor servitor crosses a part of the floor that collapses under the machine's weight. The servitor is trapped at the bottom of the shaft of machinery and pipework. It must be extricated. Alright, so manual labor. Climb into the hole and pull him out. Exhort the servitor to overload his magnetic levitation circuits. Or, fashion a system pulleys and ropes to haul the machine out of the hole. Are we going to go for 3 on this one, Morden? Or anyone else? Feel free to chip in, guys. More the merrier interacting. Yes! Alright, so 3 on this one. To every problem a solution lies in the application of tech law. Thus, Vera Asclepian wrote, and thus we have proven. I shall meditate on this revelation. Alright, so we got 2 cognition points, but they get some initiative. So, initiative advantage, maybe not. Be gone, thoughts? Nah. Ooh, the glyphs. Oh, it was the same as the other one. A single port was designed for Canopet Tech. Creature extrudes from the device. So do this glyph? Left glyph or right glyph? What does Gutsman think? Left or right glyph? Yade thinks left. I mean, it was fairly successful last time we used it. Well, they've been in a tomb for a few millennia, so I'm guessing they're old? Or are you talking about, tabletop mechanic-wise? Because I think these are based on either late 7th or early 8th. With the new codex. At a rough guess. I don't know. I don't normally play Necrons, so I don't know if there's a huge difference between it. Alright, well, since Gutsman seems to either be busy or unable to watch the stream at the moment, we're going to go with left, looking at what Yade and Ramstrong have said. Oh yeah, Morden's gone left too, so everybody's gone left. Oh, that was the money shot! 40 Blackstone. And to the objective. I do like that transition fade. Alright, kill all the enemies, so how many Necrons? 1, 2. Collect enough Blackstone to build your own Blackstone Fortress. Yes, Morden knows what's going on. I actually want to get that, but I can't really afford it at the moment, and I did kind of ask for Twilight Imperium for a Christmas present. So, guess what I'm getting? I don't really have the money for Blackstone Fortress. Some of the models in that are actually pretty sweet. And it, for those who don't know what... It's basically Warhammer Quest, but with Warhammer 40k models instead of fantasy models. There we go, that'll probably work. It's okay, Guts, you'll have your chance to make choices later on, if you're watching. Platforms. Is anything up there? I feel like that might give me a cognition point. Well, this is the main part of the game. It's just you're exploring the tomb as you go along, Morden. I know this is for Gutsman's benefit if he is watching. You kind of get to go through different rooms and stuff to get towards your objective, and you get different options and stuff like that. It's kind of like the Darkest Dungeon stuff in that regard. But yes, this is the main part of it. Alright, so I want Burano to shoot this round, so I'll have you go up first. Grab us a cognition point, because we're going to need that. And then, because of his weapon, you can... No! You can't shoot from that angle. Alright. Oh, you can shoot from this angle, though. Alright, move there, Burano. Pew pew! Alright, so 5. Oh, critical damage! Alright. Scan us a machine, Ramstrong. Oh yeah! Motherfucking Blackstone! And then we'll get a stat... So, ooh, 10. Alright. That's okay. It is really good music for this. I do agree with you, Morden. Interesting. Extra Necron Warrior. Alright. This will make things a bit more interesting. How many points do I have? 1. This will get me in range. Yeah, no, I'll pop 1 down. There we go. Get him tied up in hand-to-hand combat. 1 to 2. Critical! Oh, 1 damage. Alright. It's a start. I kind of half want to wait here, because then we can go and scan this thing. I don't really have any more cognition points to make him walk like the motherfucking wind. But I guess Ramstrong is our close combat specialist. I'll get you back down there, Ram. Alright, 3 damage. No, that's good. We can work with that. Ooh, nice 4 damage. I love these opportunity attacks. It does more damage. Alright, so that's 1 servitor, but that's alright. Cognition point. Oh, yeah, boy. And then we've got this one that fights next. This one here. 1 to 2. Alright, and then we should get an act of opportunity, which will be nice. Oh no, this guy moves, alright. Ooh, we got machine spirits. I could do it. Move there for me, Burano. Yeah, come here and scan for me. Alright, does anyone need me to explain the cognition point system? Just throwing it out there. Because I know I've only streamed this once, and not everybody was watching then. Just so people know why I'm suddenly getting extra moves. Alright. Yeah, they base every unit gets a movement, and they can attack at least once with every weapon they have. If you wanted to go any further, then you use the cognition point, which you collect from things like that, and that's how many I've got total. And yes, as Yadi said, you kind of spend it in order to use it. It's not with every weapon. Oh no, I'm sorry. You mean with using every weapon? Yes. You can shoot and whack as long as you're not in. If you're in melee range, then it stops you from shooting straight away. But yes, you can shoot. You can shoot, run in, and then whack someone if you want. The only thing is that some weapons you can only use once per round. Some actually do require you to use cognition points in order to use, but they generally tend to be the more powerful or have extra utility effects on them. But when you're walking, you can keep walking well, the tech priests anyway can keep walking indefinitely as long as you've got cognition points. So that's why Burano suddenly did a huge charge all the way around here, because I want to scan this icon. But generally, yeah. You can move one square, attack, move one square, and keep doing that. So it's kind of it feels a bit old school XCOM-y, but you're limited. But it's not 100% that way. So it's kind of like an extra layer of you trying to figure out how to move and whether or not you should spend your points at the right moment, stuff like that. Ramstrong down here, his only attack is a melee attack, but that needs 3 of these to use. But when it attacks, it fucking wrecks shit. And it also is a cleave. Yeah, pretty much yeah. It's base 2-point action, 2-point actions, but it doesn't end your movement. And as long as yeah, so Yada's got the idea. If you want to basically read what he said. But yeah, as long as you keep picking up action points, you can keep indefinitely moving or doing everything else and everything else like that. So, can I shoot at anything? Oh yeah, I can shoot at this guy. Alright, Burano. Do it! Oh yeah, some weapons also have a kind of a charge thing to them as well. They call it the quotation mark machine spirit thing, and it does different things. On some weapons it means that you can use them more than once. They do extra damage in the case of Burano's gun. Or they don't even cost action points to use, or cognition points to use. So it's kind of handy to literally just keep attacking with whatever you can to charge up your weapons. You're building up the rage of the machine spirit, basically. And then, yeah, Burano can still move in any of these squares if he wants to. I'll move you there. And then enter. Oh, that's handy. Incognition points. Alright, so... Did that it? No, it didn't. Alright. I'm thinking of something else. So, we'll use his servo skull. Grab his cognition from that one. Alright, so yeah, so Burano needs... Ramstrong needs 3 points to use that. But we need to build up the stuff, so I will keep him there. Alright, so... yeah, come on in and give him a good smack. No, I'll leave him there, because I want to do attacks of opportunity. Attacks of opportunity work exactly the same way as D&D opportunity attacks. Alright, so that's 2. End turn, so watch this boy run up. Through pain I find wisdom! That sounds like a, oh, bugger! Bugger! Oh well. Oh, actually no, this'll work. Get me some points. Throw the servo skull at it. And then you can run in there. Will you lose a point to gain a point? But... shoot at that guy. There we go, 1 extra point. And then Barano will collect that point automatically at the beginning of his next turn. Although, I still got movement. Yeah, no, I'll do that. And then, yeah, take it off this dude. End turn. And watch this wacky platforms. Hurt me more. Smash! No, this is Ramstrong, not Krieger. Now, I can deploy the extra servitor if I want. I won't. Because I want to get Ramstrong down in there and have a good smacking. Come on, Ramstrong! Alright. Yeah. See those red squares? That's how many squares it'll hit. So it's good for... Ramstrong's good for clearing out groups. Alright, that's it. That's the battle done. It's good to have a successful mission. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Okay. Reach this location where air currents through the tomb will take its sacred Scrooge agents to the corner of it. So, go hosts will guard it until the incense is fully deployed. Alright. Depths of the tomb, Lector Osmanus. Incense now permeates. So we've basically purified this part of the tomb. Yeah, it is dangerous. Them Xeno scum. Yeah, it smells better now. Consider the alien with hatred and disdain they deserve. Remember the words, the binary hierarch gets more. The weak mind will seek to understand the Xenos. The strong mind will destroy them. Bless their ignorance. Alright. Okay, so got 36 extra points. We lost 30 though to heal up Ramstrong. So, 10% awaken. The binary hierarch, oh lord! Yes, are you a 1 or a 0? Alright, and we got new weapons to go with as well, so that's good. Cant of the Craft. Complete 2 missions without using a canticle. Alright, sweet. So use this prayer. And 110, yeah, no, it probably does. The robot prophet. Though they flee and cower from us, the unrighteous shall find nowhere beyond our reach. Fair enough. Ah, 0010. This also means, Ramstrong, you get to level up! So what does this do? So that heals. Single melee attack knocks the target back by 1 tile. Oh, so that's a knockback attack. That's handy. And the Omni Specs. 50% chance to miss for one round when I use it on him. Okay. I mean, technically we need Burano as well. While we're waiting, we've got 3 new missions. Alright. So we got this one from the Yellow Tomb. Okay, what do we got here? Our Master's Voice. This mission will give us a power field generator. Alright, that's nice. Oh, we can deploy Skitari Rangers. That actually wouldn't be too bad. We got grunt troops that can shoot. And some Blackstone. What does this do? So we get a different ranger? And gain an additional Tech Priest. That actually would be nice. No, I haven't decided yet. More Tech Priests, yeah boy. But first of all, now that you're ready, Ramstrong. Let's level you up, boy. At least once. So you chose a hat last time. So do you want to still keep going down the engine seer path? You'll automatically get health looking at that. Or we can go around one of the other ones. Yeah? Alright. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Automatically get 1 HP at the end of 1 unit's turn. And now you've unlocked a thing. Well, I'm happy to do so, Morden, as long as it lets us name the Skitari. As far as I know, we've only been able to name the Tech Priests. But we'll wait and see. Alright. You definitely need some other weapon there, Ramstrong. Do you want to go with a power axe? Or do you want to go with one of the pistols? So you got a little bit of range. While your smacky thing charges up. Axe me up? Alright, we're gonna axe him a question. Now, does someone want to give Burano a nudge? Or do I have to level up for him? Oh, what's the other supports? I'll go back. Alright, so this one knocks back a target and does 2 damage. And this one causes them to miss an attack. A 50% chance to miss an attack for 1 round. So they can either miss you. Well, look, I can see its uses for it. But yeah, I don't think it's quite as good as either this one, which doesn't have a cost to it anyway, or the healing arm. I mean, if you want to go for hand-to-hand thing, I'd still personally go for the axe. That is true, but he needs to have a gun. Yeah, probably Ramstrong. Well, you want to be in melee though, Yade. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, seems like it might not be the best one for No, he doesn't have a gun. He's only got something that does a huge AoE melee attack, or the axe, which is destroys armor, basically. In all fairness, I think it might be better, at least the knockback one is probably better for Burano, since he does more range damage, but it all depends on Burano if he's paying attention, or I'm just going to have to level him up again. I mean, if he's out or distracted, that's fair enough, but... I find it funny that Burano's the long-range guy and he's got more health. And Ramstrong's got less health. But he can heal himself, so that's alright. What are you doing, Nuya? What does Nuya think about all this? Alright. Sorry, Burano, if you're watching this on the replay, I'm going to have to level you up just to keep the show going. So, I guess we're going to keep you with the Dominus then. So what's this? Oh, the Servo Skull does damage. Pariahs? I'd have to look it up. I think they are, but they're not what they were. They're more like a... I think they're more like a... how one of the guys acts as opposed to it being a thing, but I'm not, as I said, I don't know for sure. You could double check with Lewisham. He might know, but don't think he's as up to date as either on the Necron lore. I mean, to be fair, if you want to talk Orc Sisters, some Space Marine, and Death Guard stuff, I can probably help you out, but after that, my knowledge of that other factions is a bit hazy. I know a little bit about Dark Eldar, but that's only because one of my mates usually plays as Dark Eldar. I mean, you could ask Topso. Topso, from what I've heard, Topso wants to paint Necrons. But yeah, you'd have to ask her and see what she knows. Alright, so... well, it's handy having an attacking Servo Skull, I guess. What do the other ones do? Well, actually, no, I'll keep going down the Dominus path, just to be safe. Because until Burano says otherwise, I'm just going to assume he wants to do Dominus. Does extra damage. Now, I'm kind of liking the idea of the knockback thing, because I'm going to give that to Burano. Because it seems like that's going to be handy since he's more of a shooty guy than everyone else. Well, supposedly. The only other thing I might do is probably take the axe off him, at least for this mission. And if there's not, yeah, there's another gun slot. I might give him another gun. Haha! I've got 2 pistols. More of the pew. Pew pew pew. What is this one? This one does energy damage. Now I might give him the macro stubber or the arc. No, I'll give him the macro stubber. Because at least this way now he can do energy damage and physical damage. So that would be more useful depending on the target he's shooting at. He's Dr. Octopus now, yes. He does look a bit that way. And then this, and that can be his melee attack. And neither of these need cognition to shoot, so we can just keep firing like crazy, buddy. At least for the moment. Alright. Alright, I'm probably going to executive decision this. So this way we get a Skitari Ranger and a Tech Priest. And that way we get one more person to name, and then maybe two people to name, depending on if we can do the Skitari Rangers. I'm just curious as to whether or not these are just different portraits, or these are different loadouts for Skitari Rangers. So that's an alpha, and that's a normal one. I don't know the difference between an alpha and a standard one. Unless the alphas are the squad leaders? As I said, I'm not 100% sure. Do you know Morden? It seems like you may know a little bit more about the Adeptus Mechanicus than I do. I mean, I can always quickly look it up as well. What the difference between an alpha and a standard one is? Is the alpha the squad leader, or is the alpha something else? Oh yeah, they're the squad commanders, okay. Just double check with Morden. Because this, I don't know, because I'm leaning towards this mission because we get a ranger and a tech priest, but these guys might not be nameable. Whereas if I go for this one, we get this guy. He could be nameable. Hey, Lewisham's playing Total Warhammer 2. But yeah, I'm leaning towards 2. Because at least 2 units. And if they both are nameable, then even better. But, yeah. At the very least, we get a tech priest. And that's not a bad thing. So what do we got in this mission? We've got a death mark. Sniper, maybe? Flayed 1 and Neck 1 warrior. Okay, so Ramstrong and Barano. And then throw in as many servitors as possible. It'd be nice to unlock any of these slots. Yeah, it's about 40 gig on consoles and about 15 gig on, roughly on PC, Yade. That's still a huge fucking patch, regardless of what it is. You do not relish this mission, Kepra. Even in victory, the men and women on the ground suffer, but that's not something I imagine troubles them, Magos. Ooh. He did not exercise his emotional things. Ooh, I'm glad to know that I'm not doing that again. Okay, so at least she knows she's not throwing away her brothers and sisters. Well, I hear, Gutsman, that it's already out if you wanted to grab a leaked copy. Just saying. It'll probably brick or get you banned from online, but It's out. Oh. Yes and no. Physically, I don't think they'd care. It might only matter for maybe identity. Attempts at establishing a foothold. They're continuing, but the enemy is pressing the perimeter hard. Alright, so troops are tied. I see. The enemy is aware of our presence. Yes, they are. Just not attacking at random. So, key points. So, alright, so the Necrons aren't just running around with their chickens off their head. Response. Your solution? Collapse the 2 on them. Alright. Ah, so demolition mission. But that kind of ruins the point of the switch though, Yade. Okay. Alright, so we're basically doing some sabotage here. I'm not certain Necrons can be accurately said to have lives. Fair enough. They're pretty much fucking Zuckerberg's a Necron. It might when the proper Pokemon games come out, Yade. Alright, so room number 1. Ooh. Left or right? Left glyph, right glyph. I hear the Wii U version's going cheap. Alright, we got right from Morden. Anyone else want to put in their hat in the ring? Or do they want to keep talking about Switch emulation? Which I guess is kind of relevant since we're playing with Necrons and Mechanicus, but a little bit of focus would be nice, guys. I mean, we've got to make sure this mission is successful. We get 2 new units. And one of them I know for sure we can name. Alright, so right it is, Morden. No! A servitor takes damage. Alright, I don't see a point of going down this way. To be honest, I think it's worth getting a Switch for just for Splatoon and probably Smash. And Zelda's definitely worth a playthrough. After that, everything else is a bonus. Actually, the Switch is a good indie game machine. It really is really good for little small indie games and all that too. If you want a portable indie game machine. Ooh, chastisement of the millennials. on the stasis militant will follow. Failure of the maintenance observation. Ah! The machine's broken again. The detonator of this charge tends to be a dog. Alright. Someone's neglected the anti-corrosion rights. Alright, so shall we replace the detonator? Repair the corroded parts? Or detonate the charge with gunfire? 1, 2, or 3, guys. I mean, 3 seems fun, but I can see it blowing up in our faces, literally. Use force! What could go wrong? Alright, Lunky. Yes, it did. I was right! It did blow up in our faces. And Ramstrong takes damage. Alright. With that happening, we're taking the shortest path again. Ooh, Skitarii units holding the tomb have suffered communication glitches. One unit has run a cable to the command post to stay in touch. Runs across the chamber head and is obvious it has become severed, potentially cutting off the unit for the rest of the force. It's a Skitarii thing! Ignore the cable? The unit's problem's not yours? Quick fix? Fix the cable as best you can? Go the extra mile. Fix the cable and check the surrounding area of the tomb to find the Skitarii unit and see how it's faring. Alright, we're gonna go with 2 or 3, guys. Just because Yade said repair earlier. Be a pal? 3? Alright. Anyone else? Or I'm just gonna go with 3 with Yade's suggestion. I mean, it might take some extra time, but it might be worth it in the end. 3! Ah! Find the Skitarii lying dead at their post, victims of a Necron ambush. Sheared open by Gauss fire. Alright. Bugger. Alright, more Necrons in the battle. And a glyph. Heavy door leads to a treasure room. Filled with cognition. Work out the right commands, we can reap the rewards within. Oh, just a simple left or right, guys. One with a smiley face. So, left is kind of a smiley face. Although that does look like a smiley face. Who wants to do the tiebreaker? Unless one of you gents wants to change your mind. Oh, Larry. Oh, we got it right. Larry says left! No! Oh, man. This is the biggest decision ever. Ugh. There we go. Ramstrong's just said left. And we got damage. Hello, Begonia. And to the mission. Alright, this mission's important. We get 2 new units. Oh, scarabs automatically spawn. Thanks, game. We've got to survive 4 rounds. Okay. That's doable. We don't have any cognition. Alright. So it just seems like the Scarabs and the Necron Warrior. Alright, so we might be able to do this. This could be okay. Depends on how much damage. Oh, there we go. Good work there, Ramstrong. Ugh, critical damage. Alright, I think Ramstrom's going to have to heal himself. At least to start with. We are playing some sort of tech priests. Grab us some cognition there, buddy. By the will of the machine god, be whole again! Alright, give us a good scan. So that's alright. End turn. Goddamn acid. We're gonna knock one of these guys back. Alright, so knock 2 out, that's alright. Alright, give us some stats. Danger cats! Alright, so 1 damage, and he's got physical armor. Alright, so that could still do damage. Alright. That's some electricity. Alright, there we go. And then, fingers crossed, it forces the Scarabs to move towards him. Alright. Uh-oh. Hey! Stop firing at people, please. Alright, delay turn for the moment. That's gonna be good. Ah, shit. I hit the wrong button. Fuck. Oh, really? Alright. Throw a few grunts on the ground. At least as a distraction. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. This could work. Alright, 2 damage. I'm gonna lose a dude. That's alright. Gonna smack this dude. We don't know if we did any damage. Oh, physical damage. Ugh. As much as I want to, I've got to heal Burano. Get you back there to collect an energy point for next turn. Oh good! No more repairs! Alright, so you've got nothing on you. Alright, so you've got 0 to 2 damage. I am gonna have to risk it. 1 damage, good. That's 1 target down. Alright, and we're gonna save a point. One turn faster. Uh-oh. Wait, what turn is this? Survive 1 round, okay. This better not give me a new objective to take him. No form of warp travel, alright. Still, it's a robot sniper, I'm not happy. Tomb too deep for teleportation. Immaterial in real space. Alright. Noting conclusion. Unknown logged. Must be fulfilled. Vile mix of flesh and machine. Oh. Lifeform progression path. Degradation, deformed sigmation, physiological deformities. Infant, disease, parasitic form. Alright, should I continue? Would you like to know more? Alright. Let's not diagnose their health, let's just kill them. Oh, so this is why the Skitarii have been disappearing. How supported Emeritus. So I think I've got to finish this turn. Kill all enemies. Fuck. Thanks, game. Well, I've got to knock this guy out. Because he's going to be a pain in the ass. At least one's gone. Oh, why did the other guy get an opportunity attack? Well, at least he still lives. They wasted one shot. Yeah. That's going to be a problem. Maybe not. Overwatch. Fuck it, I need to break Overwatch. Overwatch again! You asshole. Alright, this mission has quite literally suddenly become a lot harder than I thought. This is not good. I'm gonna have to move out of range. Gonna have to risk it. Yeah. We need to take him out. Yeah, I know it's full, but I need to move up. Alright, go Ramstrong. Use a point, get a point. Fuck one off. Yeah, use the point to get around the corner. Get some cover in. So we're going to lose him. You got shot up. Okay, yeah, so Barano got shot. Alright, but he's in a spot where I might be able to shoot him now. So that could be handy. Yeah, no, move in there, Ramstrong. Gonna have to get 2 with 1 blow. Get out of that for a moment. Move there. There we go. That's what we want. 2 with 1 blow. Fingers crossed it does something. Well, I got him to fuck off. So we get an attack of opportunity there. When that guy moves. Yeah, let's figure out what he's got. He's got 1 health left! Alright, Barano. Do it for us. Get this guy out of the way. Four, alright, that's okay. Just hope he doesn't do a fuckload of damage. And we definitely don't need you gallivanting around the battlefield, buddy. Get some cover there, Barano. Now 3 damage, okay. Alright. How far does this guy go? You might get a... Oh, 1 damage. Alright. That's still doable. And yes, this works out really well. 3 in 1 blow. Heal yourself, buddy. Oh, baby, a triple. Now, I feel like I should run the fuck out of there. At least so I can get Ramstrong a chance to heal. Actually, no. Fuck you. Now run out of there. Because he's not going to survive 2 shots. as much as I want him to. Alright, so question mark damage. Machine spirit damage. Ooh, 1 health left. Alright, run you back there. Hopefully that works. You don't get close enough to shoot. That's alright. Might get 1 shot off. So we already know this, guys. What are your stats, buddy? Okay. I think Barano's going to have to take one for the team. But it could still work out for us. I know, we'll end your turn there so you can definitely get a point. So that's 1 damage. And then we got 2 shots to go. Machine Spirit charged. Alright. Alright, so did that do any damage? I can't tell. No, it didn't. Alright. Alright, back in the corner with you. Alright, let's go. Oh, we've got this. We've got this. Fascinating. Alright. Delay your turn. Pew pew! Oh, 2 damage. We've been ripped off. 1 to 2 damage at least, that's good. Alright, that's it, guys. That is it. Butt clenching! The last demolition charge brings down another section of tomb. The most heavily used routes in the tomb are now cut off. And now the Necrons will be forced to fight the Skitarii on Skitarii terms now. Hooray indeed! Omnisire will live now. Who others would die. Magos, thanks for helping with the tech priests. We will profit for nothing if our troops on the ground cannot keep the tombs open. But nevertheless, I thank you. Few Skitarii have much reason to expect a tech priest to come to their aid so directly. We are used to being disposable. My emotional cause return dismay and anger whenever a Skitarii is described as disposable. No one is disposable as long as they do the Omnisire's work, guys. Thus it is written. Remember that, guys. Nobody is disposable as long as they do the work of the Omnisire. Alright, ooh. That's a large repair bill. Hopefully that makes up for it. Alright. Did we add it up in positive? Blackstone or negative? I don't know. I'm guessing we did. Oh, there we go, we did. Use 3 missions without using a spell. Alright. Though they flee and cower from us, their unrighteous shall find nowhere beyond our things. Next physical attack will deal 9 damage. Ooh, scan 12 Necrons. Let our knowledge be as the lantern, so next 2 attacks will ignore armor. Okay, that's a good one. Blessings of the Omnisire. Gain 3 cognition points. Let those who not feel the wrath of our intellect. Ooh, 5 meters movement. I wonder if a square is movement or a square is 1 meter. So I don't know if that's. I really should say how many squares, but anyway, I'm assuming 1 meter is a square. Anything else? No. Skitari Ranger, level 1. Okay. We can't name them. At least not the normal rangers, so I'm sorry, Morden. We can't name them. Yeah, I mean, look, maybe the Alpha, we might be able to do it, but yeah, it doesn't look like we can. That being said, though, we have a new Tech Priest. I think Morden may have beaten you to the punch at this stage, Yade, but we'll wait and see. But yes. Who wants to be a Tech Priest? That I can do. Put me as a Tech Priest? Alright, well then there goes that. Megos Morden. Alright, so we gotta level you up at least twice, I think. What are you guys? No, rank 4. Alright, so we need to get you to at least twice. Mama. Designation Mama. Alright. Now, you don't have to stick to a discipline, but which one do you want to start with, Morden? We've already got a Dominus, which looks like it's going to be either the attack or the shooty class. We've got Ramstrong as the Engineer, so the healer / buffer, I guess. Maybe just the healer, I don't know. Then we've got Lexi Mechanicus. And then from the looks of this, they... I think this one might be the buffer. Then we've got the Tech Auxilium. No, Wexton doesn't do things. Plus armor. Plus physical armor. Maybe the tank. Masters of Man and Machine. They wear the often trait of charisma, inspiring leadership. So the leadership class for the Secutor. And then finally the Explorator. Which means you move a lot faster from the looks of this. Which would you prefer as your first point? Explorator, so you get +3 to movement. And then we've got to rank you up at least 1 more. So we can either do Explorator again and get a new piece of kit, or we can add you to one of these things. So if we do an extra piece of kit, you get a free hat, a better chest, some better legs, or some better arms. Or you get another one of these skills, so depending on what other path you want to take. What does hat give? Hat gives extra armor and health. And you look like you're wearing a rebreather. Hat it is! You chose exactly what everybody else chose, an extra hat. Oh, and what do you know, we can upgrade you one more time. Just throw your hat on before I forget. So... oh, reveal enemy statistics when in range. In melee range. So that could be handy, if you're going to go a bit more close combat-y. Otherwise, that one's got your skull does more damage. You get more movement too. Oh, the melee range scan. Scan. All right, scan it is. Cool. Now we got to figure out what gear you have. So I'm gonna recommend at least a melee weapon if you're gonna do close combat scanning. Which means you can either use Ramstrong's weapon or just the generic axe. Well, the axe costs a cognition point to use, but it destroys armor and then does physical damage. The other one is the Arc Surge, which does a crap load of damage and can hit multiple targets, but we need 3 points to use it. And then I think the other melee weapon is this one, but that only does 2 damage and knocks the target back. Arc Scourge, alright. And you got 2 more choices. Do you want to go another melee weapon? Or do you want to go for everything else? Do you want to have a shooty thing? Or we can do any of the support things. You can only wear 1 hat though, you can't have 2 hats. The game's pretty strict on that, unfortunately. You can't do extra head like you can in Blood Bowl. Support stuff. Well, this arm heals. This arm does the 2 damage and knocks targets back. And this one does the... it doesn't do any damage, but the target has a chance to miss 50% of the time for the next turn. Looking at chat, suddenly Frida is talking about buttholes with Begonia. That'll be an interesting topic for those that are watching on the YouTube replay. The miss one? Alright. The third one? Yep. And we can have 2 of them if you want. Probably not necessarily a good idea, but we can have 2 of them. Alright, so yeah, one more slot to go. I would still caution on the side of having a power axe, but it wouldn't hurt to have a shooting weapon, or Or this one. Or maybe even the healing thing. The healing thing could be handy too. Yeah, the power axe? Alright, axe we go. Sold! We have one modern with an axe, an arc thing, and a chance to miss thing. Oh no, I kind of half saw the conversation going there, Frida, and it kind of looked like you both were, but if only one of you were, then fair enough. Alright, well there we go. We have 3 level 4 though. Tech Priests. You got almost the same gear as Ramstrong, by the way, but more health. That's alright. You got the same face as Barano. So this is not going to be confusing. At least on the portrait. Can we change the portrait? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Your cat's butthole. You mean the Eye of Sauron when it tries to wake you up in the morning and is not being very subtle about it. Alright, so what do the rangers do? So, deals 2 to 4 energy damage to a target, and reveals enemy statistics when dealing damage. Oh, that's handy. Alright, I think I've accidentally started something that I probably shouldn't have in chat. That being said though, guys, now that we've done all that, looking at the clock, it is actually time for me to consider going to bed. At the very least, so I can wake up and not crash the car when I'm taking Pearl to kindergarten. So, that was some more Mechanicus. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are enjoying it, even if you are only half watching. Quite happy to do some more. We'll see whether or not we can meet the needs of the Mechanicus before it gets to 100% Tomb Awakening. Otherwise, I will catch you next time, sports fans. Next time. Click, click.